Amidst soaring relations between India and Bangladesh, it appears that the Bangladeshi side is adopting an aggressive stand towards India while violating international border agreements. Residents of 4 panchayats under the Bharat Chandra Nagar block in Bilonia subdivision of South Tripura district are gripped by fear as the Bangladesh government nears completion of an embankment along the Mohuri river, allegedly violating international border agreements. The construction reportedly taking place within just 10 to 50 yards of Indian territory in certain stretches of the zero point dividing the two countries has triggered serious concerns of imminent flooding as the monsoon season sets in. Over 500 families across Netaji Subhash Chandra Nagar and Ishan Chandra Nagar Gram Panchayats located on the northern bank of the Mohuri river are at high risk of being submerged if water levels rise. Even Bilonia town itself is now feared to be under threat. According to locals, the embankment being built by Bangladesh is 15 to 20 feet high and stretches for about 1 to 1.5 kilometers. Critically, no drainage outlets have been incorporated into the structure, causing widespread panic among residents who fear waterlogging and flood-like conditions. Villagers observe that the construction violates international border protocols, which mandate that no permanent structure should be erected within 150 yards of the border pillars. The situation has heightened tensions along the Indo-Bangladesh border, with the villagers demanding immediate intervention from the South Tripura district administration and the government of India. With the monsoon already underway, residents are anxiously awaiting preventive action to avert disaster. Reports suggest that Bangladesh is continuing construction day and night using 10 to 12 excavators and bulldozers. Villagers are urging that either the embankment be dismantled or appropriate drainage routes be included to prevent potential flooding.
আমাদের মূল সমস্যা ছিল যদি নদী যখন বন্যা হয়েছিল আমাদের নদীর বাঁধটা ভেঙে দিয়েছে যাই হোক বাংলাদেশি ভাঙার পরে এখন তারা যেভাবে আমাদের জিরো পয়েন্টের সঙ্গে তারা যেভাবে বাঁধটা দিচ্ছে আমাদের উত্তর বিলোনিয়া সুকান্তনগর এসবিসি নগর পর্যন্ত সেটা জল গড়াবে এবং আমাদের গ্রাম বাঁচার জন্য আমাদের কোনো রাস্তা থাকবে না যে যদি এইভাবে যদি আবার জল হয় নদীতে যদি এরকম বন্যা হয় তাহলে আমাদের বাঁচার কোনো রাস্তা থাকবে না। এই বাঁধ দেওয়ার ফলে আমাদের সবচেয়ে বেশি এফেক্টেড হবে বল্লামুখা সুকান্তনগর এবং এসবিসি নগর প্রায় উত্তর বিলোনিয়া অন্তত 10 থেকে 15 কিলোমিটার এরিয়া ধ্বংস হয়ে চলে যাবে জলের নিচে তলিয়ে যাবে। আমাদের সরকারের কাছে আমাদের অতি সত্ত্বর যাতে আমাদের এই যে বাঁধটা দিয়েছে এটাকে যাতে আবার সে আগের মতো করে দিন, অথবা আমাদের যে গ্রামের যে বাঁধটা নদীর বাঁধটা অন্তত তালুকদার পাড়ার থেকে শুরু করে আমাদের একদম বর্ডার পর্যন্ত সেটা উঁচা করে চড়া করে দিতে হবে।
Noteworthy is that a similar issue had recently surfaced in Kailashahar subdivision of Unakoti district, where locals raised alarms over Bangladesh raising embankment, leading to fears of waterlogging and cross-border flooding risks. These back-to-back incidents from Bangladesh that surrounds Tripura from 3 sides with total 857-kilometer border suggest a growing pattern that demands immediate diplomatic and administrative attention. Residents across the affected regions have made an urgent appeal to the concerned authorities, emphasizing that only swift and firm action can save their homes, land and livelihood from looming threat of water-induced devastation. For more on this, I'm being joined over the phone line by my colleague Pinaki. Well, Pinaki, the Bangladesh government has almost completed an embankment along the Mohuri river, which allegedly violates the international border agreements. This is not the first time that such a violation has happened. This also happened earlier in Unakoti district in Kailashahar. What are the details on this, Pinaki?
Well, Amrita, this is very unfortunate that a similar incident has taken place in Kailashahar and now repeating in Bilonia. Now, the question that comes is very close to the zero point or the border pillars, and it was very much visible also. And such a long embankment has been already constructed, but it seems the administration was not aware of it, and it only after a opposition leader had visited in both the cases, this came into the highlight of the media, and then only the administration. And what we are hearing today, a team from the state administration perhaps may visit, it has not yet been confirmed, may visit to see development. But already it has started raining in Tripura, and if this continues, the situation may worsen because the Bilonia town is just next to the embankment, and it may get flooded if adequate measures are not taken immediately. Other than this more than 500 villages in 3 or 4 villages nearby, their livelihood, that is mainly farming, will be at risk, and houses and property also at risk if immediate intervention not taken, and how much the government will be in a position to ask Bangladesh or some activity taken so that the water is diverted. That is a big question, Amrita.
Pinaki, of course, you have mentioned that over 500 families, they are at high risk, who are located on the northern bank of the Muhuri River. In fact, Bilonia town itself is also under risk now. Immediate preventive measures has to be taken. Has there been any progress on this from the concerned authorities, from the government?
So, Amrita, this matter only came into highlight a day ago. We are waiting if any government team or an official is visiting. We have to wait for that. Only after that, perhaps it may be clear what the government plans. In earlier case also, we have seen the PWD Secretary Kiran Giste had visited last time at Kailashar. However, immediately after visiting, he did not speak anything on that since it's an international matter. So in this case also, we have to wait and see if ultimately the state government takes any measure or any high-level team visits the spot and any measure taken, because it has to be taken in 2 ways. Either India has to make a new channel. How much that is possible, that is also a question. And at the same time, through diplomatic channels, ask Bangladesh to take or allow the water to pass through this high-rise embankment, which as of now, it seems Bangladesh is not in the mood of doing that. In both the cases, we are seeing the similar pattern, Amrita.
Pinaki, final question for you. Of course, it is seen as a blatant violation of international agreements. The protocols have been broken here. What is the concerned authority, the government, the Indian government specifically, is going to take a stand on this? When is this going to happen? Because 500 families, they are at high risk, and according to protocols, no permanent structure should be erected within 150 yards of the border pillars, and this has very clearly been broken.
Exactly. This is as per the Indira Mujib agreement that no permanent structure should be constructed at 150 years within India and Bangladesh 0 point. India has, if you see into the fencing, that is 150 years for the same reason. But we have seen that Bangladesh has been violating. But another question also comes, because this is visible area. It's not a very hidden area and so close to the border. Now, BSF, what we are coming from our sources, that BSF was aware of the matter, had reported to their higher authorities, and even the district administration over there, they must have known about the thing going on. So overnight, it does not happen that such a high embankment can be created. It takes time. So why the administration or the BSF, what actually happened, that we have to know. But as of now, it seems the administration was not aware. It only came after the matter was highlighted by media.
Right, Pinaki, will of course get back to you for updates on this story, which we are tracking from Tripura at this hour. Viewers, thank you so much for the updates and details on this, Pinaki. Well, viewers, amidst soaring relations between India and Bangladesh, it appears that the Bangladeshi side is adopting an aggressive stand towards India while violating international border agreements. Residents of 4 panchayats under the Bharat Chandranagar block in Bilonia subdivision of South Tripura district, they are gripped by fear as Bangladesh government nears completion of an embankment along the Muhuri River, which allegedly violates international border agreements. And the construction reportedly taking place within just 10 to 50 yards of the Indian territory in certain stretches of the 0 point dividing the two neighbours have triggered serious concerns of imminent flooding as the monsoon season sets in.